Hello, Aquarius. Today is Sunday, June 21, 2026, and you deserve some days dedicated to pleasure and well-being. Your obligations and commitments, work tasks, school responsibilities, whatever the case may be for each of you, can take a back seat for a moment so that a more enjoyable version of life can step into the spotlight. That's what I'm talking about. Right now, everything is pushing you to recognize that life is so much more than career advancement, taking on debt to buy things, and spending every day stressed about money or financing your next purchase on a payment plan. The passion that defines you is speaking loudly today through an inner voice that says, I want something more genuine. I want a deeper connection with the place where I live and the people I share my life with. Something in you is saying you don't want to keep stealing time away from the pleasures that make life truly worth living. Let go of any guilt about indulging your more hedonistic side. Think of your endorphins like a muscle. The more you give yourself small pleasures, the stronger they get, and your overall well-being improves right along with. The material world is going to take a back seat, partly because there aren't too many encouraging headlines on the horizon. There are shifts happening in the deeper currents, and little by little we're moving into a reality where crisis situations may become more widespread. That's exactly why focusing on personal growth makes so much sense right now. Financial success is going to be more complicated, and in some ways, even questioned. Let's now get into the specific details for today: love, health, work, and your compatibility with other signs. When it comes to your health, the planetary climate for you right now points more toward emotional and temperamental challenges than physical ones. Without a doubt, this is a time when you may be facing a number of challenges at once, and those will take up nearly all your energy and mental bandwidth. It's better not to push your body with new plans on top of everything else. And remember, your mind is a muscle too, and your mind also needs rest. A healthier approach is to write down your problems or pending matters and work through them one at a time. All of this creates a picture where your immune system could use some extra support. You may be vulnerable to jaw tension, eye strain, and things like summer colds or seasonal allergies. Even with the summer heat in full swing, headaches and migraines can still find their way in, so don't underestimate them. Get your teeth checked, too. Some people experience bruxism while they sleep. That's when you clench or grind your teeth because of stress and tension built up during the day. All of this is a signal that you need to take things more slowly and give yourself real permission to unwind. On the work front, you may need to ask yourself some questions. They might not be comfortable ones, but as you work through them, you'll understand the process better and start feeling like things are flowing more naturally. One question is non-negotiable. Do you actually feel good about going to work? Do you look forward to your schedule and what's waiting for you at your job? Do you wake up genuinely excited to head in? These are questions you need to ask yourself, especially if you've been doubting your calling or wondering whether what you do even matters. Now, we're not going to tell you that finding fulfillment at work is absolutely essential. The truth is, nothing is 100% enjoyable. Even the person who does exactly what they love has days when they don't feel like doing it, or at the very least, days when they just don't feel like showing up. But what if you started taking matters into your own hands and made a plan to gradually free yourself and begin something new on your own terms? The same goes for those of you who are out there job hunting. At first, you may be searching out of pure financial need. And yes, you can't get by without money. But it's also worth making a real point to look at companies and opportunities where you could genuinely feel motivated. Keep in mind that Saturn and Jupiter are creating a deeply existential energy in you right now. So whether you're working, job hunting, or somewhere in between, you may find yourself asking, what does happiness actually look like for me? What is work, really? Would I rather be doing something completely different? Forget about age. Throw that idea right out the window and start looking for something that truly lights you up. And sure, you might say, but things are really tough where I live. The job market is rough. But people are finding work every single day, even in the places going through the hardest times. So start believing in yourself more. Start believing in your talent because you have it, and I will never get tired of saying that. You are a gifted sign. All it takes is flipping that switch in your mind and going after it. On the financial front, the energy around you is tempting you to try your hand at some investing. The kind where you buy low and sell a little higher to bring in some extra cash and start relying more on your own resources. But that kind of investing is its own full-time job. It takes real time and serious dedication. You don't just sit down with a cup of coffee, pull up a stock market app, click a couple of buttons, and walk away with easy money. That's usually just a fantasy. It takes hours of research and analysis, and plenty of ups and downs before you consistently come out ahead. If you can find little ways to save more, even around the house, or maybe sell some items from your closet or storage space that you no longer use, hey, that works too. Every little bit adds up. When it comes to love, your heart is wide open in this cycle, ready to be swept up in feelings of warmth, affection, and sensuality. There is a deep pull inside you drawing you toward connection and closeness. In committed relationships, there will be small moments over these days that signal a real coming together, more warmth, more intimacy. Sharing an activity or simply sitting outside together, enjoying a summer evening, can become moments of reconnection that completely fill you both up. You'll find yourself looking for chances to be close throughout the day, and that in itself is a fun emotional game that adds a little spark to the everyday routine. Either way, pay attention to what your partner is feeling and what they're suggesting. Not everyone goes through the same things at the same time, and there's truly a right moment for everything. If you're single, putting yourself out there these days could be very rewarding. Your magnetic appeal to others is absolutely there. That's a given. If you meet someone you like and feel that mutual attraction, your real challenge will simply be finding someone who captures your interest deeply enough. But beyond that, why not just enjoy the moment? That sounds pretty wonderful, doesn't it? In terms of your energy, today it is running very high. In fact, you're in a truly entrepreneurial cycle. You are ready to take on the world. The only thing you need to do is channel that energy toward the right goals. Other than that, you've got more than enough to spare. The positive energy to lean into today is this. It's also a wonderful time to let romantic feelings and tender moments flow naturally. Not everything can be about chasing projects, money, and work over and over again. You also need to give yourself space to relax. On the flip side, a word of caution, because in your case, energy really needs to be carefully managed. You may feel on fire today, but that energy is not infinite. You have a tendency, once your full force is unleashed, to become completely unstoppable, and that can burn you out faster than you expect. So be intentional, and make sure you are very specific about the goal you want to direct your energy toward. The more concrete, the better. That helps you organize your tasks and give each one exactly the right amount of fuel it needs to move forward. And for the students out there, you need to put a more organized plan in place for your studies. You have a lot of confidence in your own abilities, and that is a genuinely great thing. But when too many things pile up at once, there is no way to handle everything simultaneously, and eventually you hit a wall. So take it step by step. Stay organized. And if you look at your notes and everything is a complete mess, stop right where you are and get it sorted out. Because if you keep pushing forward without getting your foundation organized, everything will just keep accumulating, layer upon layer, with no end in sight. And when exam season rolls around, whenever that falls on your particular academic calendar, you are going to feel completely overwhelmed and wish you had dealt with this sooner. So make the time now for what truly matters. Now let's talk about compatibility. Today you have a wonderful day with these 3 signs. First, with people born under Scorpio, you have an ideal day, charged with very passionate energy. And when I say passionate, I mean you both bring real enthusiasm and drive to everything you do together. Whether it's a conversation, a shared hobby, living under the same roof, work, whatever it may be. You pour a tremendous amount of energy into it. Second, with people born under Cancer, you also have an ideal day, with a strong sense of progress and groundedness. You both feel very centered and clear-headed, and that's going to spark a really meaningful and interesting exchange between you. And third, with people born under Taurus, you have a careful, steady day, but in the very best sense. The energy is noble, warm, coherent, and deeply thoughtful, and everything flows beautifully together. On the challenging side, you may experience some friction or a bit of distance with a Libra today. But keep in mind, that's only a possibility for today, and only if a disagreement actually comes up. I wish you an absolutely wonderful day. See you tomorrow, Aquarius.